Abby again. Today I will be filming or trying to film a Valentine's Day look. I've been wanting to do this for like 2 weeks, but you know, life kind of stops you. I wanted to do bare face completely, but honestly I'm very self-conscious about being on camera without makeup. I can walk out and go wherever, whenever, bare face, no eyebrows. I don't really care, but when I sit down and I see myself on camera, I'm like, ugh, girl, maybe you should put some makeup on. Again, this is me not showing you guys how to do something. It is just showing you how I personally do it. Everyone has different ways of mastering whatever they want. I haven't mastered anything yet. This is just me playing around. I get compliments on it, so I guess I'm doing something pretty decent. If you guys do like it and you did enjoy it, and I don't know, inspired you to do a little bit of a nice Valentine's Day look, then go ahead and like it, subscribe if you like to, share the video. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So today we will be using 3 different eyeshadow palettes. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go in with the Morphe 350, and the first color that I'm going to grab is, I think I'm going to go in with this one right here, this yellow, really yellow, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that all over my lid. I do this with my finger just because I find that it's the best thing that works for me. I haven't really found a brush that applies the first base of eyeshadow how I want it to, so yeah, I just use my finger and it works perfectly fine. Don't get no creasage or nothing, so that's cool. This is how I prime my lids. I don't, like I said, put primer or anything. I just use eyeshadow as my base, just because it works. So yeah, I just covered my entire eyelid with that yellow color from Morphe, and then I get to decide what color we're gonna do our transition with. Okay, so to start off with a transition shade, I'm gonna go ahead and use Love Letter from the Modern Renaissance palette. Go ahead and put that in my crease. Sense it all. I'm gonna tap off the excess off my brush. So I'm just blending this color from over here all through here. To blend that out, I'm gonna grab a Morphe M532. This is my favorite to soften stuff up. It really works. And it takes patience. Like, doing your eyeshadow takes so much patience, because girl, you could be here for hours, or I could at least. I'm actually gonna grab, I'm not gonna dip my brush into that color again. What I'm gonna do is I kind of want a little bit of a wing, and I'm not no cut crease queen. Let me tell you, this whole cut crease hype is very intimidating because I can't do no cut crease. I haven't tried it honestly, but I just know that it's so scary. Like, I did honestly try it once. Tried. Emphasis on tried, because I completely failed. I'm just grabbing, honestly, that color. I'm kind of swooping it out this way with no more color on here, just so I can blend it out this way. And I'm just going back and forth because this takes a lot of blending. I'm actually really upset. My camera died in the middle of doing this eye, the eye that we were already doing. So I just went ahead and finished it, but I can do this eye with you guys. I went ahead and I finished my face as well. I contoured or bronzed up and put on some blush and some highlight. For blush, I'm using the Morphe 9N palette that I just got last week, and then for bronzing up the face, I used the Crayon Brushes palette For highlight, I used my Wet n Wild illuminating palette, this one, and then I also used MAC's Soft and Gentle. I just went ahead and did that because I was sitting here waiting for my computer to restart, because when my camera died, everything on my laptop kind of freaked out, and then I went to charge it, so I'm like, I just can't sit here and do nothing. So I just went ahead and did my right eye, so I kind of know what I'm doing with my left one, so I guess that's good. I do look kind of weird, but oh well. As you can tell, I darkened it up a little bit. Well, you can't really see on the camera. It looks a lot darker in person. And I did put some glitter in there that I will show you guys where I got it from. So yeah, you just want to go ahead and we'll start putting whatever transition color you want to use. Like I said, I want to do a Valentine's Day look, so I am using this pinky burgundy color. So I'm really focusing on putting that, you know, out here, and this is when I start dragging it out here to do that wing. I did put a wing on today just because I haven't done one in a while, and I thought it would look good with this look. So again, I am going in with the R37 in my crease, basically. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with the Cypress Umber, that brown one that we were talking about before my camera rudely died on me. And then I'm gonna take that on a Morphe brush. I bought this in a little kit. You could just use any other. I also was using the M433. Off that access. I usually have RCMA powder down here, so when fallout gets down there, I can just wipe it off with my RCMA powder, but I forgot to do that today, and I already have all my highlight and all that stuff on there, so we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, that's what that's looking like. Looks pretty messy right now, but we're gonna fix it, hopefully. So I have the brown on there, and now I want to mix my burgundy with my brown. So I'm gonna go back in with Love Letter, that first color that we started with, and we're gonna grab that right on top of the brown and start blending it with a bigger, fluffier brush, just so it's not super dark. I'm blending that brown with the pinky shade, fuchsia shade, whatever anyone wants to call it. Blend, blend, blend. That is the key. Well, at least my key. I don't know. Okay, so I think that's good for now. Now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna take the Crown Brushes eyeshadow palette that I said I was gonna probably use. I am using it, and I'm gonna pick up this color right here, this really metallic-y red, and I'm gonna put that all over my lid. I wanted to use a lighter color, but I tried it and I didn't like how it looked. So this is something that I use my fingers with too. I'm not picky. If I really want it to be super metallic-y, I do put some Fix Plus on it, but I don't find the need to right now, so I just put it on my lid. So it looks kind of orange on camera, which isn't making me happy, but we're gonna go with it. It looks like I applied more on my right eye, so I'm gonna touch it real quick Cause me don't like that. Oh no, 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 no. Maybe it's because I haven't blended that. Okay, so I'm gonna stop touching that. So now that I have my glitter color or shimmer color all over the lid, I'm gonna go back in with the color from the Anastasia palette, which is the Love Letter color. If I find the brush, oh, here it is. If I find that brush. The brown kind of disappeared a little bit. I think that's why it looks so bright. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna put more product on there. I'm just gonna blend it back into my crease, because that's where I really want it to be brown. I don't even know if you guys can like see me actually doing this. It's my first time, again, like I said. Actually, I am gonna go ahead and grab more of that brown because I can see a harsher brown look over here, so I want to mimic that on the other eye. I don't just want one eye to look completely different than the other, so I am going back in with that brown, and I'm putting that all over my crease from the inside to the outside. And then I'm grabbing my favorite blending brush, which is the M532 from Morphe, and I'm just going up on top almost to my eyebrow to blend that in. I go in circular motions with this. Mix, 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 mix. I don't see much brown in here. It's just a lot of playing around. Like, honestly, it just takes practice. Like, I'm not perfect, but I know I got better at what I like to do. Okay, now that I basically have kind of the same thing going on in both eyes, I always highlight the inner corner of my eye, my inner tear ducts, and I'm gonna use the same palette that I got that red shade from. Yep, gonna use that one right there. And that is gonna go in my inner tear ducts. I also do put some on my brow bone because I like that brow bone. I like that brow bone highlight. It's flaky. Okay, so then after I grab the inner corner highlight, I go back in and I blend, 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 blend. Should make a remix. Blend, 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 blend. And if you want to make it more pink or more fuchsia, you grab more fuchsia. If you want it darker, you grab more brown. It's really a personal preference of what you're going for. You don't have to do it exactly how everybody else does it. Just do what you want to do. And then I am grabbing a R41 Morphe brush, and I am taking that same pink color right over here. And oh, I'm not used to this thing. I'm taking this color right over here, and I'm gonna put that under my eyelid because I'm extra. So I'm simply putting that all over my under eyelid. Yeah, bitch. I told my mom I wouldn't cuss. I just said one bad word, mommy. I'm sorry. That's good. And then I'm gonna mimic the brown that I have on my top lid, on my bottom lid as well, under my eyelid, I guess. So I'm gonna grab that same brown from the Modern Renaissance, and I'm also gonna apply that, but I'm gonna apply this really, really close to my waterline. And I don't mind playing back and forth with my brushes, like, at all. I literally continuously do. Drop them, pick them up, drop them, pick them up. Just because I know that's what it takes to kind of get where you want, you know. Ahead and I did my wing eyeliner. We are going to go ahead and move on to mascara. I don't have my favorite mascara right now. I actually don't know where it went. I'm going to be using the Power Volume Collagen by, who is this? I don't even know where I got this mascara. I have Falsies sitting back there, but I'm not gonna sit here and waste my time. I honestly always try Falsies and I am too impatient for all that. I'm gonna use, I think it's the Lash Accelerator. I really like this mascara for my bottom lashes, but I found that it transfers on my bottom lashes, but it's really good for my top lashes too. The whole thing with lashes, back at it, it's too frustrating, and honestly I get complimented on my normal eyelashes all the time, so I'm like, why, you know, why? And sometimes I really do wish I had the patience for them, because there's looks that I look on myself and I'm like, oh my god, this would look so bomb with like super wispy eyelashes, but your girl don't got the patience. I went ahead and I put on mascara on my top lashes. For my lips, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Catherine. This was one of my favorites for 2016, and I still wear it. If you guys have been wanting Catherine by Anastasia Beverly Hills, I would totally recommend you guys to get Milani's Loved 12 Loved, because this is like the exact same thing as Catherine. Like, no joke, I could put both of these on and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I swatched them on my hand and I was like, oh wow, they're very similar. They're almost the same thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to my lips. Hopefully I don't mess up, because I tend to mess this up. I don't line my lips either. I don't know if that's weird or bad. I go all the way down to my line. I think this video was so hard for me because I'm definitely so used to doing everything back there. Not having to hold my mirror and all that. So bear with me, I'll come up with something better where you guys can see me like doing everything, I guess. Okay, so this is too, I don't know, do I like it? It seems a little too orange for me, so I grabbed ColourPop Bad Habit, and I'm putting that on top of Catherine, because Catherine's a little more pink, not pink, more orange toned, and I kind of wanted to go with the fuchsia theme that we had going on in the eyes. This is just like wing liner, like wing liner, like you can do it really good once and be done, or keep going back and forth and completely mess yourself up. But it is what it is, you know. All I do to kind of finish it off is I just use my setting spray. I am using Urban Decay's Chill Makeup Setting Spray, cooling and hydrating. I have oily skin, so I don't really use this, but for some reason it's completely out. I wonder who in my house uses it, but I feel like it's not that dewy of a look, so I'm just gonna go ahead and spray some. Let that seep into my skin, and I actually have to put mascara on my lower lashes too. Kind of looks weird without that. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. Again, sorry for the little difficulties that I had with my battery. I was really upset. It's actually saying battery low right now. It probably is gonna die soon, but I just wanted to get go ahead and say thank you so much for watching. I hope I see you guys in my next video, and thank you for spending the time with me today. I hope you guys like the look, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you.